No, OBS just crashed for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. So you guys didn't miss anything, but OBS crashed. That's why everything went blank. You guys should be good now. RAF is now recommitting onto Fegan. So we've got an F-16, a JF-17, and a F-15 remaining for both teams. Just flip over. That is now working again. And I'm going to get rid of the title bars here, guys, at the next stream, so... Let's ride along with Fegan. That's right along with Zane. So as these guys ingress, we're riding along with Zank back here in the back. JF-17 sitting at 20,000 feet, coming in against Fegan. Yambo, we thought about it in Diamond League, but it didn't end up going over very well. So I just don't think the aircraft pool is mature enough. We're going to try it again next year and see where we go. We've seen a lot more full FI modules this year. So I think next year we're going to be at a point where the F-15 and all of FC3 are going to be removed more than likely from SATAL. We'll go full FI over. 120, though, coming from RAF onto Fegan. If we flip over to the map. See if Fegan's going to do anything about that. Breaks away. Doesn't want anything to do with that 120 coming in on him. RAF, for some reason, has also turned away. Stable module? I don't know that it's stable. Just thinking about it, Robski, you know? Just thinking about it. See what happens. Well, we're going to have to see what happens with the Eagle. You know, if Razbam releases the Strike Eagle and it does well and stuff, we'll have to see. I don't know what's going to happen. Just telling you guys my thoughts. Missiles coming in now on Fegan. ST-10, 1.5 miles and closing hot. He's not going to notch it. Yes, he is. That missile missed. Robski, you're taking my words out. I'm just saying we'll see how it goes. We're just going to have to see. Zank's now in a decent position against Fegan. Fegan's down there to the left. I don't know that Zank sees him yet. Oh, he does now. I think he does. So Fegan's out in front. Does Zank see him? Yes, he does. So Zank is on the scent. Inside 3 miles. I think he just has the P5s remaining. There goes a P5. That should be the kill shot against Fegan. There it is. Fegan loses his left wing, and the ground again is going to claim another victim. But Joint Task Force flew decently well. They had a total of 3 casualties over 2 rounds. Since they won both rounds, as long as they're able to RTB, they are going to win this matchup. Why does he have... Oh, never mind. So can the... Correct me if I'm wrong, but the JF-17 can take 4 SD-10 and 2 P5s. Is that correct? Pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just looking at the racks and just wanted to make sure. So these guys have to RTB back to Kobuleti at 59 miles. No, I was just looking at it in general. I didn't actually realize that the JF-17 had dual racks. I didn't realize that it did. I thought they were all the missiles were on single pylons like the 16. Foxtrot, it does now. With the nerf of the SD-10, it does now. It's allowed to take the 4 SD-10s. Really, you can't dump them? That's unfortunate. I guess that's NATO insight, allowing you to dump them. Maybe there's some complexity in dumping wing racks. Just watching these guys RTB. While they're doing that, I am going to fix this. There we go. Got rid of the title bar. Just want to make sure you guys were awake. A little bit of a distance to Kobuleti. You can see Kobuleti out there in the way distance. God damn it. Grab Kobuleti. Timmy, flying's good. Round's just starting to come to an end. Oh, Meteor soundtrack is solid from Heathler. Did an awesome job. Gambo, this will be the end of the match if they're able to land effectively. They are 27 miles away. Captain Cleveland, thank you. I appreciate that. Just getting back into it for this year, trying to get everything ready to go. It takes me a little bit to get back into the swing of things. Billy, hopefully, will be joining us next week. I miss having my compadre around, so hopefully he'll be back in to make this a two-man show again. I don't know if they're going to do a two-ship landing or if they're going to do an overhead break. Timmy, you want to buy a module? What are you in for? I mean, what do you like doing? The F-16 and the Hornet are great, but unless you're willing to put up with bugs and things changing, they're not the best. If you want a solid module that doesn't have a lot of bugs, A10 probably. Oh, you already have the A10. You want a Warbird? I'm probably not the guy to ask about the Warbirds. I don't know a whole lot about them. I think they released more feature complete than the Gen 3 and Gen 4 stuff. Are you wanting to do PvP or just stuff on your own? I would do 109. Well, actually, I would probably do the Dora, but that's just me. Robski, hopefully they're going to fix that with the damage model stuff. I know the damage model for a lot of stuff is work in progress. So we'll just have to see what ends up happening. Timmy the Tall, you can check out Splash One Gaming Discord. There should be a link for it down below. Just click on that. Bullet, how are you? Captain Cleveland, I don't drink, but we're going to watch the 4th of July stuff. Watching Independence Day actually isn't a bad idea, but I don't know that I'm going to have time. We just go outside. There are enough fireworks going off in my neighborhood today that sometimes it feels like it's raining. Cardboard and hot debris. And tonight, when they really get going, I won't be able to see the houses across the street. There's that much smoke and stuff that happens. There's just crap everywhere. And it was war zone last night, even, on the 3rd. Raph's able to put it down without a problem. And then Zank puts it down without issue. So Joint Task Force able to take it 2-0. Phoenix Task Force came out to show. They did a decent job. I think really, again, going back to round 1, I don't think we need to watch. Do you guys want to watch the TAC feed for this one? We can go watch it. We need to be consistent. Man, what is going on with my lighting? That is bad. That is bad, bad, bad. There we go. Fixed. Anyway, let's bring up the TAC view. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to send you guys that supercut again, so I'll see you guys back here in just a minute. Man, Alpha Whiskey did a phenomenal job. He's doing an awesome job with these videos. And that brings me to my next thing. Huge shout out to all of our sponsors, Foxmount TACView, Buddy Fox, and Wild Weasel Apparel for everything you're doing. Looks like Wild Weasel Apparel logo may be jacked up over there. Guess I need to fix that. Billy, I'm sorry. Huge shout outs for all of your guys' contributions. And of course, shout outs to Heapler Simulations and Eagle Dynamics for what you guys have done. And then Black Hog, the newcomers to everything. If you guys haven't checked out any of all of these guys' gear, make sure you check it out. I actually have a Black Hog button box coming soon, so I'll be able to provide some insight on what that thing's like. And then, of course, Thrustmaster for everything they've done. All of these sponsors are what have made SATAL possible. They've contributed some awesome prizes and everything to making SATAL what it is today. But let's not dwell on that. Let's talk about the TAC view. All right, so TAC view. It was really interesting to see what these guys were doing. I don't know what they were. This could have worked, but these guys may have had to be radar off in this situation or stay kind of unseen. They didn't have AWACS, so they had the right idea, but they end up getting seen. These 4 missiles, not a good idea. That was just a waste. That was a huge waste. And these long missiles, dude, just wait. Wait. There is no reason to be launching from this range. I mean, this is... When do they launch? This is from... What the hell is this? This is 35... Or no, this is 22 miles. But still, they're not high enough. Fegan is not high enough to make a shot like this possible. It doesn't... It's not going to work, okay? He's at 6,000 feet. This isn't going to work. He's too low. He's decently fast, which helps you, but you guys are not fast enough to make these shots even remotely possible. Just wait. You can wait to inside 10 miles. Like 10 miles to take this shot. This does nothing except waste missiles and get your guy with the potential kill to turn around. Just wait. Okay, so they keep going. They recommit here, 120. Again, this is from 12 miles. That's better. But still a little bit long, 13,000 and 9,000 feet. It's 13 miles. It's not going to work, especially when he's that slow. He needs to be faster at that altitude to be able to make a 13-mile shot work. And you definitely need to be faster. You being... under Mach 1, it's not going to work. You're way too slow. So you need to wait. Be patient. It may feel like you're getting way too close, but when you're this slow, the time that you have to defend greatly, exponentially increases. So it's really important to be patient during these situations and just wait. Okay, this shot could happen at like 8 or 9 miles. 8 miles, let's say. And it's going to be up to you guys to test. But this is probably an 8-mile shot for you to shoot and then immediately defend. And at 8 miles, the missile goes pitbull immediately, so it should see him, so you don't have to support it, right? So 8 miles at these altitudes and this speed is probably where you want to be. Maybe a little bit longer. That's probably where you want to be. So be patient and try and get those high PK shots, because you guys, I think, you're shooting a bit too early, and you're taking shots that are just giving yourselves away and forcing your opponent to turn around and taking that possibility of a kill out of the equation or out of the possibility. Okay, so he gets away from that, no problem. And the same thing goes here. So Wizard takes a shot on Marco. A little bit better, it's 11 miles, but you're under Mach 1 again, 10,000 and 11,000 feet. That's not going to work. That is an 8-mile shot. Maybe 7 miles at that speed. 8 miles at Mach 1.2. Okay, you got to do a little bit better on your energy management and stuff to be able to make these shots count. On top of that, you also need to remember that in this equation, that terrain is an issue. I mean, look at all this terrain. So if you're going to shoot here, you can get even closer and then utilize the terrain to be able to mask that incoming missile. So this is what I was talking about, being aware of your surroundings earlier. Be aware of your surroundings and then compute those into what type of shot you're going to take. Okay, so in this particular situation, I'd like to see you guys wait until, even if you're both low like this, wait till even, 5 miles, 4 miles. And I know a lot of it depends on when your opponent shoots, but you can wait. Even when the missile, you're not going to be able to get away from it energy-wise, you can utilize, when your opponent's this low, utilize terrain features to be able to mask it so that it's just going to fly into a mountain. Okay? And if you wait that long to shoot at 4 miles, that 120 that you shoot is going to be nigh undefeatable, because it's going to be going over Mach 2 by the time it reaches its target. It's going to have more than enough energy to be able to maintain it. And even in this position, if you guys want to loft up a little bit and loft the missile a little bit so it's coming down on the target, that's something else you can utilize in these situations. I know it's a lot to think about, but in order to take these effective engagements and make them effective, these are the things and the multitude of different things that need to be considered when you're coming into these fights and before you shoot. Because at 11 miles, these are just wasted. They're going to get the pitbull warning, they're just going to turn away. It's not like on the typical public servers against AI where they're just going to fly in the missile. Most of the time, they're going to get the pitbull warning, they're not going to risk it, and they're just going to turn around. And at that point, you've wasted your kill opportunity. I know I sound like a broken record. You've wasted your kill opportunity, and you've wasted a weapon. So just be patient, utilize your weapons in a high PK scenario, and just wait it out. And you'll be surprised at how drastically your kill percentage increases. Okay, so now this was the situation where Diablo just flies right through them. So let's look from his point of view and see what we got. So there's Marco. Looks like he sees him. Or no, he doesn't see him. That's who I'm locked onto. But Diablo's in a perfect position. He got in deep. He's underneath everybody. He could have launched on both these guys. They wouldn't have known what hit him, and they'd both be dead. So he just flies right on through. And this is a case of not scanning properly, right? Not being aware of your surrounding. It's really important when you don't have an AWACS to make sure you've got depth to your formations, that you've got somebody constantly scanning around you to make sure that you have as much of the picture as possible, right? And that's what they lack here, and that's what allowed Diablo to get in deep inside their formations. So let's progress here a little bit. Did we miss I think we missed a casualty. So it looks like the one we missed was Gemini, and he just flew into the ground. Unfortunate, but that's what it looked like happened. He just flew into the ground there. So we didn't actually miss anything. So Raph is now head-on with Fegan. How far is that? Again, 11 miles. 17,000 feet, that's better. But look how slow he is when he's launching. He's Mach 1. He got hit. So Marco says he got hit. A little bit of desync on the tac view. Okay, so we got hit there. He just flew straight in that missile. We're talking about Gemini here. He flew straight in that missile. So 11 miles. Actually, it was 14 miles. Guys, patience. Patience. Just wait. wait, because the missile's already Mach 2 when he gets the missile warning, and he's got more than enough time to turn away here. And you can see how much energy that missile bleeds when it's trying to turn with him. It's not going to catch him. Just patience. Just wait him out. Okay, so we keep going here. Diablo's getting chased by Zanuck. Now we've got a head-on incursion between Cypher and Marco. That is a better shot. That is a much better shot. 5 miles, 9,000 feet and 6,000 feet. That is much better. Actually 4 miles when that comes off the rail. And you can see the missile is still accelerating by the time it reaches its target. Okay? That's what you want. Take those high PK shots. Well, he didn't get low. So let's see if he would have been able to. Yeah, see, he doesn't get low fast enough. In this situation, when you launch, you want to be, let's look here. Instead of taking that arcing position to going down, motherfucker, just go straight down. Straight down. Straight down. Anyway, you just want to go straight down. Because if you would have gone straight down, he would have line of sighted that missile. Okay? Let me see if I've attack view's out of focus. Oh, because that's up. Okay, you should be good now. Yeah, just go straight down. If you would have gone straight down, no problem. That wouldn't have been an issue. Because if we grab this missile, right? Let's watch from the missile's point of view. I think this is the missile's point of view. He gets into this valley. Dude, screw valleys. You kill yourself here because you don't get behind a terrain feature. You got to get low, like dirt low, almost hitting trees low, and you have to be riding alongside a mountain. Getting in a valley like that, where the valley heads towards your opponent, you're giving the missile a railway to where it can hit you. That's exactly what happens here. The missile shoots, just goes into this valley like it's on train tracks and flies into your ass. Go straight down, get behind the valley. When you're this close and you have terrain, don't even bother trying to notch. Get behind terrain and run the hell away. Going up and over hills, don't bother notching because this is exactly what's going to happen. You're too close. The missile guidance and stuff was reworked. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Just use your terrain. It's way easier to do. Okay? So he gets taken out. We're now down to a 2v2. Zanuck comes in against Diablo. Sorry. Trying to fix this. There we go. Trying to make it smoother for you guys. Anyway, Zanuck's now on Diablo, and Raph and Fegan, I don't know what they're doing, but Zanuck's on Diablo. So let's ride along from Zanuck's. That didn't work. Let's back up. Okay. Let's grab Zanuck's point of view. So Zanuck on Diablo all the way. It's a 2v2. He knows Fegan's not a problem. Lift vector's right on him. That's okay. How fast is he going? 620 indicated. That's not bad. That's pretty good, especially against an 18. He's going to run that 18 down, no problem. In this case, though, I don't know if his radar's on or not, but turn your radar off. You don't even need your radar. Use a... and then when you get closer, turn your radar back on. But, hell, you don't even need your radar if you're going to use a heat seeker. Just turn it off because it forces your opponent to not know where you are. He's not going to get the RWR paint from you, and he may recommit into you just like that. I don't know if his radar was on or off, but turn it off. It gives your opponents less situational awareness, okay? So then we run down to Zank and Raph. I'd like to see you guys, Zank and Raph, climb a bit higher. 14,000 and 22,000. Dude, get higher. You don't need to be that low. Be like 30,000 feet. Get much better situational awareness at this situation, especially if you know where he's at. Have one guy to stay on him and keep climbing. Get as high as you can. The higher you get, faster you get, less possibility he's going to have to do anything because you can keep shooting at him and he's going to have to stay defensive and he's not going to be able to do anything. He recommits here. SD10 coming at him right in the face. He notches it right at the last second. Zank recommits, but this is a case of he's having to defend that missile. And when he's defending a missile, he's not on you. If he's on defense, he can't attack. So he's on defense. Zank recommits. Fegan's on the defensive, running away. Zank finds him, gets him with his radar. In this situation, it's honestly not a bad idea to get him an STT, because when you get somebody in STT, when it's a 1v1 and he's running away from you, he knows he sees you see him, and he's less liable to try and recommit into you if you have the airspeed to be able to run him down. If you don't have the airspeed, you don't want to STT him because you want him to recommit so you can chase him down. But if you can run him down, get him an STT because he can't turn into you. He knows you're there, and he's just going to keep running. Odds are he's going to have to do something desperate or stupid, and you're probably going to end up killing him. Exactly what happens here with Zank, and Zank gets another kill. So that's it for round 2. Joint Task Force takes it in 2 rounds. And that was a fun match. That was well flown by both teams. I'm excited for this to keep going. Next week is going to be... Who flies next week? Next week is going to... On Tuesday is going to be Squadron. My Squadron versus Tactical Fighter Squadron. 1500 Zulu on Tuesday. Be watching for the supercut on our YouTube channel. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed on YouTube, make sure you guys do it. If you guys haven't followed here on Twitch, make sure you do it. We got action coming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 1500 Zulu. Hopefully Billy Wah will be joining us next week. I miss my companion and having the mustache man along for the ride with me. So guys, it's been a pleasure as always. I love doing this. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. We got more SATAL and DCS action coming at you. Navy Doc asks, did I ever receive my new jet seat? I did, and it's great. Maybe I could get the... I don't know that he needs it, honestly. I think he's good, and I think we're good on sponsors for now. And I need to fix my camera and stuff. Color's a little weird. I need to fix that. But anyway, you guys can deal with it. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen, for today. So be watching us next Tuesday. Like we said, 1500 Zulu. Make sure you like and subscribe here and on YouTube, and follow us on Twitter, because I release stuff on Twitter of when the new videos come out. But thanks again. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one. I'm going to send you out again on the supercut, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a great 4th.